It was a scorching summer afternoon on the edge of Atlanta. The highway shimmered like liquid metal, and the air was thick enough to choke on. 17-year-old Marcus Johnson was pushing his rusted bike along the shoulder, sweat dripping down his neck, his shirt clinging to his back. He was on his way home from a long shift at the gas station, exhausted, broke, and running on nothing but grit. Life hadn't been kind to Marcus. His mom worked 2 jobs. His little sister needed medication they could barely afford, and college felt like a dream slipping further away every day. Still, he kept moving one tired footstep at a time. Then he saw it. A sleek black Mercedes parked awkwardly on the side of the road, hazard lights blinking. One of its tires was shredded. Standing beside it was an elderly man in a crisp white shirt, clearly out of his element, frowning at the damage. Marcus slowed down. The man looked rich, the kind of rich Marcus only saw on TV. His watch gleamed. His shoes looked worth more than Marcus's entire paycheck. The man waved his phone in frustration. "No signal," he muttered. Marcus hesitated. He could have kept walking. He had problems of his own. But something in him, the part that refused to let hardship kill his decency, made him stop. "Sir," Marcus called out, "you need some help?" The old man turned, eyes narrowing. "I've got it handled," he said curtly. "I'm just waiting for roadside assistance." Marcus nodded. "Looks like you might be waiting a while out here. I can help change it." The man looked him over, taking in the ripped jeans, the sweat, the rusty bike. "I don't think you know what to do with a car like this, son," he said sharply. Marcus felt his face flush, but he swallowed his pride. "A tire's a tire, sir. I've changed plenty at the station." The man sighed impatiently. "Fine, if you think you can handle it." Marcus dropped his bike, rolled up his sleeves, and got to work. The sun beat down mercilessly, the metal tools burning his hands. The bolts were tight, the tire heavy, but he didn't complain. 30 minutes later, he stood up, wiping the grease from his hands. "All done, sir." The man blinked in surprise. "You actually did it." Marcus nodded, smiling faintly. Just needed the right tools. The man reached into his wallet, pulled out a crisp $10 bill, and handed it over. "Here, for your trouble." Marcus stared at it. $10 for half an hour work under the blazing sun. His chest tightened, but he forced a polite nod. "Thank you, sir. You have a good day." He picked up his bike and began walking away. The man watched him go, something about that quiet dignity sticking with him. He got into his car and drove off, the name Marcus lingering in his mind. 2 days later, Marcus was sweeping the floor at the gas station when a black limousine pulled in. Everyone turned to stare. A man in a suit stepped out and asked, "Are you Marcus Johnson?" Marcus froze, broom in hand. "Yeah, that's me." The man smiled. "Mr. Lancaster would like a word." Marcus's heart raced as he was escorted outside. The door of the limo opened, and out stepped the same elderly man. Only this time, he looked different. No frustration, no arrogance, just quiet respect. "Marcus," he said, "I owe you an apology." Marcus blinked. "For what, sir?" "For judging you," the man said softly. "You helped me without expecting anything. I looked at you and saw someone beneath me. But you reminded me of something I've forgotten, humility." He reached into his coat and pulled out an envelope. "I'm William Lancaster, founder of Lancaster Industries." Marcus's eyes widened. He'd heard of the company, one of the biggest construction firms in the country. The billionaire smiled faintly. "Inside that envelope is a scholarship. Full tuition, all expenses paid. You said you've changed plenty of tires. Let's see what you can build when someone gives you a real chance." Marcus opened it with trembling hands. Inside was a letter of admission to Georgia Tech, paid in full. His vision blurred as tears filled his eyes. "Sir, I don't know what to say." "Just promise me one thing," Lancaster said. "When you make it, and you will, don't forget where you came from. The world needs more people who stop on the side of the road." Years later, Marcus graduated at the top of his class in civil engineering. He went on to design affordable housing across Atlanta, and at every ribbon-cutting ceremony, he made sure the first person invited was Mr. Lancaster. One day, During an interview, a reporter asked Marcus how he got his start. He smiled, looking into the camera. "By helping a stranger with a flat tire," he said. "Turns out, kindness can change more than a wheel. It can change your life." And in the end, the old man who once looked down on him became his greatest mentor. The boy who was underestimated became a builder of hope. Because sometimes the smallest act of kindness becomes the biggest twist of fate. And as Marcus always said after that day, never look down on anyone. You might just be standing in the presence of greatness in disguise.